A good day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing good today. I'm Gorilla, your host and virtual pilot for today's video. Although we're not going to be flying today, it's just like a quick introduction and a little bit of chat. I'm going to try to keep this as quick as possible. So this is the introduction video of a project that I wanted to do like for several decades, like 30 years, if not more. When I started flight simming back in the days when we were using monochrome CRT monitor that weighed 100 pounds each. You know, these big rounded monitor, either green or gray. Yeah, and always loved aviation. I wanted to be a pilot, and also when I started flight simming, like I just said, I wanted to do a around the world trip. Obviously, the graphics were not there at all. So let's fast forward. When I started X-Plane simming in X-Plane 10, I said maybe it would be a good time. I actually started in a Cessna C-172. Actually, no, not true. I started going around the world in FS something. I don't know if it was FS9 or FSX. In a Cessna C-172. But again, the graphics were eh. So, and life, life happens. Then the next Plane 10 project was still in the back of my mind. But I started creating a video on YouTube, and I started streaming. So when you become a content creator and you build a community, well, you don't decide necessarily what you do. You have to listen to your community, which I totally agree, actually, because the channel exists for them, not for yourself. So anyway, so I put that on the back burner. And then 6 or 7 years ago, I stopped streaming and creating videos completely. Several reasons for that. We're not going to go through that video here. We're not going to go through that in this video. But and then X-Plane 12 came out, and I bought it like a few months ago. Started flying again, and the project that was like buried in the back of my mind came back to the surface. I said, you know what, I think it would be a good time. X-Plane 12 is mature enough in terms of graphics, even though it's not even close to Microsoft Flight Sim 24 in terms of ground graphics, like the photogrammetry, and FS 2024 is pretty awesome. But I think X-Plane 12 is mature enough. The lighting system in this sim is phenomenal. The clouds are the best. We have weather now, we have seasons. And if you add some features or add-ons for the ground textures, I think it's there. It's ready for VFR flights. So I was going to fly a GA aircraft, either a Baron B-58. I was thinking maybe a Bonanza A36 or a G36 or something like that. And then I stumble upon a video on YouTube on two guys who went around the world about 7 years ago in a Robinson R66 helicopter. And then I said, why not? And there it is. So that's going to be our chariot for the world trip in X-Plane 12. So this is the JRX Bell 407. I was hesitating between this one and the Dreamfoil Creation Bell 206. Now, if you know anything about helicopter and X-Plane, we don't have to tell you that Dreamfoil Creation, it is the reference in terms of a helicopter. But I have a sweet spot for the Bell 407. So I went with this one. Good news is there's a new update coming. We should be within days or weeks because JRX actually today, at the time of recording this, June 7th, 2026, JRX has posted a video about the upcoming 1.40 update of this little machine there. I can't wait, but this is going to be our ride for the World Tour in X-Plane 12. Now, why doing this? Like I said, you know, like several years ago, I wanted to do this. Now I think it's time. Since I stopped streaming, my community pretty much, well, I don't have a YouTube community anymore. Not their fault. I stopped, you know, streaming and posting videos. So, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be a little bit selfish here by doing this because it's not going to be necessarily super exciting. It's going to be slow and low, or low and slow. Not going to be a fancy jet. Not going to be a cargo big plane. You know, it's yeah. So I understand that it might be boring for some of you. It's not going to be for everybody. But there are other reasons why I want to do this. But I can explain that down the road. So there you go. That's the introduction for the World Tour in X-Plane 12 in the JRX 407. Not sponsored by anybody. I'm doing this because I want to go around the world. So yeah, there's going to be a few videos on that playlist indeed. In real life, like I said, the two guys who did this, they're called Epic. It was called the Epic World Tour. If you are interested, I can post the link in one of the video description. I think it's worth your time watching this. They did the World Tour in 97 days, if I'm not mistaken, 45 countries. Now it's going to take, it will take me more than 97 days to accomplish this, but I'm gonna push along. So every time I do a flight, it's going to be posted the same day. So maybe a week I'm going to do only one flight, and maybe some weeks, one week I will do 2, 3, 4, 5, depending. So I will post the video as once the flight is done. So every leg that I do, I'm going to post right away. There's not going to be some fancy, oh man, what's the word? Because I don't even need talent and would do this, but it's going to be raw. You know, like this. No going to be fancy. I forgot the word. But montage. There you go. It's not going to be any montage. No fancy thing. It's just going to be the raw video. And that's it. Last thing, I will try, if everything goes according to plan, post video on every leg that I do. And if everything goes according to plan, once a month, I will be doing a stream. So once a month, stream 1 or 2 legs, and the rest of the month will be videos. First leg of the trip will be a small one. It's going to be towards there, where we're looking at, Key West International, Florida, Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. So until the first leg, if you want to come aboard, you're more than welcome to. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves. You know why? Well, if you're new to the channel, you don't. So let me explain. First, you deserve it. So please take care of yourselves. Second reason, because a better you will make a better us, and in return, we can make a better world. You guys take care. See you on leg number 1. Ciao.